Here are 5 ways to level up your BJJ game. Tip number 1, conserve your energy. Don't grip for gripping's sake. We're in the close guard. White belt 101. You've lost all your energy within 30 seconds of sparring, and then you die for the last 4 minutes and 30, and it's absolute hell because a man has mounted you and you don't know how to get out. Let me help you with that. First of all, grip, don't squeeze. See? The only time I need to squeeze or extend my arm or anything else is when my partner begins to act. See, from here, if he wants to sit up to break my posture, you see, if I don't act, he brings me down. You see, go again. Boom, lock out. You see, that doesn't mean I need to spend 4 minutes inside of his close guard gripping like this, okay? I'm relaxed. I'm breathing. My elbow's bent. He comes up to grab my, then I tense, okay? Same in a number of different positions. If I'm on bottom, I've got his collar, you see? I want to plant him on his face. Tyrone, do your best white belt impression. Okay? This might happen from here. He wants to break my grip, you see? As he goes to break my grip, switch it. Break your grip. I can move with the position, or if I really want to keep it, breaks it, now I squeeze. Otherwise, this is loose, it's relaxed, and then I can pull when I need to, okay? That power is there, but it's a little energy reserve waiting in the background to strike. Get in a choking position from here. Don't squeeze and let go. I need a slow, incremental improvement of this pressure. See? That's how you're going to finish chokes. What ends up happening? Get ready. Pull my arms down. Squeeze your chin. He was about to tap. I couldn't hold it. I let go. He's breathing. I'm breathing. And then I go back. And you'll be doing so many times until your biceps are completely blown out and you have no energy left to try to finish your opponent. Get into position, you see? He's hand fighting. 1, get to the right position, inch it in, make sure it's tight, get the correct technique. He's still pulling my hands down. I'm resisting against it. I'm closing my elbows. There we go. It's a slow incremental squeeze. I used about 30% of my bicep power, okay? I didn't need to go full 100, okay? We could have used another example, but never go full 100. So, to wrap things up on tip number 1, grip, don't squeeze, and don't grip for gripping's sake. I pick him up. I've got him in the air, now I drop him. Tip number 2, learn the rules. And I'm not talking about the sporting rules. We're not talking about the IBJJF, 2 points for this and 3 points for that. I'm talking about the rules of jiu-jitsu, the art of grappling another person. And there are do's and don'ts in every position. We're going to talk about the close guard for an example. First of all, I need to set clear intentions in the position. What is my intention inside the close guard? Open the legs. Before I can pass the guard, I have to first open the legs, right? So I've set my intention, I need to open this guy's legs. Then I need to acknowledge the danger that I'm in, the risks that are around. Can I get armbarred? If I reach my hand back, will I get triangled? If we train with Tyrone, probably. If I stand up, can I get ankle swept? Okay, so I acknowledge those positions and then I act. Now, every now and again, you will break these rules. For instance, standing with your feet too narrow or not having the right grips to stand up. As long as the act takes place and you open the legs, it doesn't matter what you do inside of them. One example of opening the legs without using sort of correct technique is just grabbing the collars and deadlifting a man off the floor. So all I've got to do from here, not technically correct, but possible. I grab his collars, I stand up on 2 feet, I pick him up. I've got him in the air, now I drop him. Perfect technique. Both of them got the job done. My intention was to open the legs, I got it done. The faster I can do it, the less time I'm in danger, so the better. So for me, my preferred method of opening the guard, 2 hands on 1 collar, 1 hand into the armpit, stand, knees in the butt, arch like a figure skater. You see, I put his back under a bit of stress there. I ask him tap out. He's not going to tap. So I stand up. He sits up with me. Get down. It's a little bit aggressive, but it works. So give that a try in your next class and adapt it to every position. Whatever you play, half guard, berimbolos, you're on the back. What is your intention? Do you want to strangle a man? Do you want to armbar him? Do you want to advance your position past the guard, or do you want to find a submission from there? What are the risks that are involved? Step number 3, act. Let's go. Tip number 3, know when to let go. Jiu-jitsu can draw a lot of parallels to life, and sometimes it's easier to just let it go. Just stop. Just give up. So in the case of jiu-jitsu, you've got to an armbar and I'm pulling it, I'm really locked it in, but my partner's elbow has escaped my legs. I'm trying to break his forearm because I don't understand the breaking mechanics of an arm. So I'm just pulling it, squeezing. I'm using all of my energy, but the submission is gone. By this point, my partner has passed my guard and took my back and strangled me because I have no energy left. So, first things first, acknowledge when the position is lost. Number 1, always try to maintain top position. If I'm attacking an arm lock, for instance, I do not want to give up top position by falling back on the arm lock. Okay, so stay on top. You're going to have a lot more success finishing as long as you can maintain top position. If you do lose top position and then you start to lose the elbow, then we need to start to switch back to a safe situation. Open the legs, go back to close guard. If you understand your transitions from submission to submission, maybe we use that to go to a triangle choke or to an omoplata or something else from that point. But let me give you an example. Drop on your back here, Tyrone. I've got to the mount. I'm a bit excited. I've not been here for a while, and I'm trying to armbar this guy. And I think I'm going to do it. I've not got good grips. I get to here, I'm yanking his arm back, okay? And all I want to do at this point is just make this guy tap out. He's got his hands connected together. I'm leaning back anyway. He sits up. He's stacking me. My neck is slightly breaking. His elbow starts to come loose. And you see, if you can see, come around this way, Melissa. See this elbow joint is loose from my legs. You see? Come back around to the front, Melissa. It's not necessarily the best view, is it? So from here, I'm just going to pull a bridge anyway. The only thing left inside of my legs is his arm. You see, I'm pulling it. I'm trying to break his forearm. It's not going to happen. He pulls his arm free. He turns, chokes me, because now I have no energy left. We go Gracie style, step over, boom. I'm into my attack. The first thing I want to do when Tyrone tries to sit up, post. Not today, good sir. Keep him down in this position. I need to work into stripping his grip, pulling the end of the lever, and breaking the arm from this position here. My chances of success rate on the arm lock completely diminished by falling to my back. He gets on top of me. Now, if I lose his elbow, you see, of course, there's a few different strategies on how to how to react when you are on bottom in the armbar. One of those videos is already up, so pop over to that video after this one. But as soon as he escapes that elbow, I need to be circling my leg back, attacking my triangle choke. You see? If he starts pulling his arm to the outside, he's defending my triangle choke, I switch to my omoplata. You see? I need to know when a defense has presented itself and then which movement to go to next. And this will occur in a lot of different situations. So understand how to defend the position that you're using, the position that you're applying, and then know when to move to the next position. So when it begins to fail, we need to get out of there and start still keeping our advantage of moving to the next attack or getting back to a safe situation. If the elbow's not inside your legs, don't keep pulling. Tip number 4, do your homework. The smartest kids are the ones that do the homework. So when you come back after class, we need to make sure that we're putting in some independent learning, whether that is Professor YouTube that you're currently on, whether that is investing in yourself by buying the latest instructional from the Grapple Club, or whether that is simply just trying to study your own game. If you're a higher grade and you've got a good understanding that you can fix things yourself, then film some of your training, watch it back, review, study yourself, and see where you could be making improvements as well. So take a bit of extra time away from the 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours you spend at the academy, and let's work on some independent learning. And that's really how you're going to reach the next level, as opposed to being dependent on what you learn in class. And our final tip, tip number 5, mat time. Now you're going to say to me, Bradley, that's a no-brainer. Of course, the more time you spend on the mat, the better you're going to get. But it goes without saying, there is no magic pill to improve in jiu-jitsu. It is simply hours on the mat. If you want the best triangle in the game, you better get drilling 10,000 hours. Okay, drill it, specific training, use it in your sparring, but keep that number in your head. We've got to get time on the mats, and by the end of those 10,000 hours, mastery is achieved. So keep adding to it, keep up your training each week, and hopefully these tips will help you out to become a better white belt, blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, whatever it is. Hopefully this helped you. If it did, drop a like down below. Comment what you want to see in our next video. Click subscribe, 2021 style. Let's go, guys. Everybody work together. Let's get a big following here on YouTube. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.